Effective translation. Google Translate is not enough. Few of us know that translation is no trivial nor simple task, but a true science. In fact, the science of translation is interdisciplinary, containing elements of social sciences and humanities, systematically dealing with the study of the theory, description, and practical applications of translation and interpreting. Simply put, it involves the practice or the translation process. Nowadays, there are countless applications and online services allowing for the automatic translation of text in languages from all over the globe. Google Translate, Bing, Word Reference, iTranslate, and Reverso, to name but a few. The temptation, therefore, to do it yourself is extremely high thanks to the technology available. It certainly is a quick solution, even if the resulting translations are often far from correct. For instance, the Wall Street Journal looked into the performance of 2 automatic translation programs available for free online, arriving at the following conclusion. They are programs which can work extremely well for people travelling or translating a letter from a distant relative, but we cannot recommend a business use them or when even a minimum level of accuracy is required. Furthermore, many of us now regularly use a foreign language at work. Writing and speaking, however, are 2 very different things. Take, for example, the sensational gaffe by an Italian TV newsroom who translated a well-known credit card's slogan, not having to figure out Italian for "I can't pay you now," priceless, as being able to avoid making Italians say "now I can't pay" has no price, when actually it was a mere invitation to use the card and not have to think of how to say "I don't have cash" in Italian. In other words, quite a big difference. So there is many a factor to bear in mind when translating, which require particular attention from the point of view of a truly effective translation. Not only is it necessary to know the language, but the context and target audience too. The ability to adapt communication to a target audience is also fundamental in business, where the effectiveness of a translation is a key factor when approaching an overseas market. This is even more relevant when translating official documents, such as VAT declarations or financial statements, in order for them to have legal value abroad. In this way, trusting a specialised partner with a translation can make a difference. For instance, over the years, translation agency Global Voices has specialised in certified or authenticated translation of official documents, depending on the kind of authentication necessary to confer legal value. Global Voices does not only offer translation services, it also supports clients in the bureaucratic certification procedure, sending its experts to the authority offices who issue the certification, such as the Registry of the Court or the Public Prosecutor's Office. Depending on a document, a special kind of translation may be necessary, as might a specific certification procedure. Firstly, internal certification is necessary for the certification of diplomas, degrees, patents, passports, and driving licenses. Secondly, sworn translations are required when official documents are requested by local authorities and international governments. In this case, the Registry of the Court must authenticate the documents, for which the document to be asseverated and the original text are required. Having verified the conformity of the texts, the Registry affixes the authentication stamp, attributing legal value to the documents. Lastly, legalised translations are necessary for deeds and documents issued by Italian authorities. In this case, legalisation of the translated deeds must be obtained from the Public Prosecutor's Office and stamped by the foreign country's consulate in Italy. When certifying deeds to be submitted to countries in the Hague Convention, this requires an apostille, an authentication using a special stamp which attests to the authenticity of the document and the legal quality of the issuing authority in the legalisation.